when it comes, for example, to AhlulBayt, you see AhlulMu'mineen, how much AhlulMu'mineen suffered, even from childhood. AhlulMu'mineen, even from childhood, suffered a lot. You know, there is a saying that, you know, Aqil had illness in his eye. Later he became ill. So, when he was very child, you know, young child, and they wanted to put medicine in his eyes, he was not accepting. So they had to put medicine in the eye of Imam Ali, so that Aqil says, okay, now you can put in my eye. You know how obedient was Imam Ali as a child. You know, he was okay, but they had to put such, you know, obedient and, you know, polite person. So much he suffered. From the age of 10, when he became Muslim, he had to go through all difficulties, and he was, you know, faced with lots of challenges. And then all people who were fighting him, later when they became Muslim, they had the hatred which were hidden. These were the same people who were fighting Islam, but then later they became Muslims. As we have in Dua in Nutbah, فَأَوْدَعَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ أَحْقَادًا بَدْرِيَّةً وَخَيْبَرِيَّةً وَحُنَيْنِيَّةً وَغَيْرَهُنَّ فَأَذَبَّتْ عَلَىٰ عَدَاوَتِهِ. So some people were fighting in Badr against Islam. They lost maybe some of their family members, some friends. Later they became Muslim, but they still were hating Ali. Because Ali was the one who was, you know, fighting them. Ali was the one who was, you know, killing, for example, their, you know, family members. Anyway, all these hostility, hatred, they were kept, and then whenever they had opportunity, they were releasing those anger and hatred on Ali and his family. You look at Imam Hussein alayhi salam, look at Lady Zainab, how much they suffered. But they never took this as a sign of Allah not being kind, na'udhu billah, not being merciful, not being, you know, loving them. One of the worst things that can happen to a person who suffers is that his relation with Allah would be damaged. This is shaitan. So whenever a person is suffering, shaitan goes to him or her and says, Allah doesn't love you. If he had loved you, he would have stopped your problems. Okay? Shaitan wants to use this as a opportunity to weaken the position. But those who are mu'min, they know that it's actually opposite. And they are grateful that they have been given ability to demonstrate their love, their commitment. You know, in Sajda after Ziyarat Ashura, you say, Allahumma lakal hamdu hamda shakirina laka ala musabihim. You want to praise Allah in the way that those who are grateful over their suffering praise Him. Grateful over what? Suffering. Unfortunately, we may fail even to be grateful with respect to the blessings that we receive. But there are people who are grateful with respect to the sufferings that they have. Hamd ash-shakirin laka ala musal. In the months of Rajab, in one of the du'as that we should recite after Salat, we say, Allahumma inni as'aluka sabra shakirin laka. I ask you to give me the patience of those who are grateful. You know, when you have a sport, for example, if you play football or volleyball, yeah, Sometimes, for example, those who play football, 90 minutes at least, they have to run. It's very difficult. But aren't they happy? Although their body is tired, yeah? But they are very happy because they know that this is a good struggle. This is a good exercise. They are going to gain from it. If someone forces you to run 90 minutes, you will get mad at him. If I ask, a person that you must run 90 minutes and I'm going, to check. If you stop, I'm going to beat you. He will get angry. But when the person himself decides to run 90 minutes, he's so happy. That if you want to ask him not to go for football, he says, no, I have to go for football. I love football because he enjoys this. A student who studies hours and reduces his sleep, reduces going out, reduces, meeting friends, watching, movie, because he has an aim, he wants to pass the exam. It's difficult, but he enjoys. He says, Alhamdulillah, every day I'm making some steps towards my aim. So sometimes suffering might be physically tiring you, but spiritually is energizing you. Yeah? You feel that you are gaining something, you are moving ahead. So those who know what Allah is giving them for their patience, they will be grateful.